I've been doing beatboxing for quite a while, but quite recently I wrote a poem. So I'm going to do a poem.
Shall everyone sit down?
But there is a slight amount of crowd participation at the end, at which I will do some beatboxing again. So get ready to dance once more. I started as a one-dimensional reflectiveless point, no relation to any object stuck inside a void. Nothing to fall down if there's nothing to fall to, and nothing to move around in this unholographical zoo. My name is Spirit, the all source, creating metaphorical circles around me to complete my course. I move to one edge of the circle, then I rinse and repeat to form a vesica Pisces. Now we're in too deep, 2 layers deep, moving rapidly from point A to point B, writing the rules and laws of sacred geometry, with the last being a Metatron's cube. Now listen to me, I must apologize for moving too quickly. I'll try to break it down and explain things more simply. Before we had written language and words to communicate, we would use shapes to explain how we got to this conscious state. Don't take these shapes literally. They are only the visual guides we use to teach the world of the history. So where does this two-dimensional explanation of consciousness end? It doesn't. The teachers only go deeper as we explore into the beauty of Metatron's cube. See, now we're far away from an holographical zoo. Not only do we have something to move around, but we have something to move into. We can look around in 360 degrees. That's the beauty of the cube. Inside is a three-dimensional world that you project and perceive. 3 layers deep. Viewed from the first dimensional perception, now that fact is crucial and key. You created the very foundations of everything that you see. You are the one-dimensional reflectiveless point. You have created everything around you from nothing but a void. Through the powers of manifestation and laws of attraction, you can see that every eventuality you move into is the one of your choice. I'm just trying to open your eyes with the use of my voice. These very teachings go back even further than biblical times, and now it's about time for me to convey what I've learned through my mystical rhymes. Let me sum up everything that I've said so far for the benefit of your minds. We live in a 4-dimensional universe. The first being the single point I described in my first verse. The second is the beauty of manifesting principles in our minds to create paths relative to move to, but only viewed from one side. So the third dimension adds height, a space that we can move into and take a look around inside. So the fourth dimension that's crucial for our existence to be is the one that's moving constantly, the very element of time. Without time we can't be. Without time we couldn't interact with the world that we see. Without time we can't grow. Without time we can't age. Without time there wouldn't be the writing of a new chapter or turning of a new page. We'd be stuck and pause. Because see, the first few dimensions can be perceived, but I guess this universe is kind of like a machine. It may be there in the physical world, but it's only there in part, because it's not fully functional until we press start. But I'm in 5D. I said I'm in 5D. In 5D, I said I'm in 5D. I'm in 5D, I said I'm in 5D. In 5D, are you in 5D? Now the first few dimensions I've mentioned can be perceived, but to move into the next dimension you must believe, because you see, the power of this universe doesn't just come from your mind, it comes from every single piece of consciousness inside. There is an infinite amount of universes that work in this way, and I think with that belief that it's very safe to say there is synchronicities in all of our minds. We are connected on a level far more powerful than the element of time. We're a universe of unity created by an equal mind. So stop arguing, stop warring, and stop starting fights. It's time to stand up and scream for our rights. Tear down the power of the government and let's all unite, because once we can learn to get along and be on the same side, we will fully unlock the full use of our mind. We won't have to share our knowledge for the use of these rhymes. We'll just store our knowledge in this big conscious public domain, cloud, Dropbox, Google Drive. Don't you see? Unity, tranquility, equality is the key to the 5th dimension, but first you must choose to believe. So say your next words with power and chant them with me. Because we're in 5D, I said we're in 5D. 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 Keep it going. In 5D, in 5D, I said we're in 5D. We're in 5D, I said we're in 5D. We're in 5D, I said we're in 5D. In 5D, I said we're in 5D. In 5D, I said we're in 5D. In 5D because we're in 5D.